back to Puppy Power. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Today we are going to be doing something with our Bendy and the Ink Machine game. And if you want to know what we are doing, what we are going to be doing, since we beat the game in our last video, we unlocked a little secret chapter. You don't get to play in it very much. You can just once you're in it, you can walk around and see concepts, fan art, or what the characters used to be before in the old version of the game, because we have the new version since we bought it in January. So yeah.
What's Andy wearing?
He is wearing a mask to protect him from the coronavirus, which it has been getting people in quarantine in New Mexico and almost around the whole globe. So yeah. Alright, on with the video. Come on, Ubby! Okay. It's chapter archives. So yeah. And yes, it has the same picture as the moving pictures loading screen. But it's still the archives. So yeah.
Andy, call Abby.
Okay. So it says, welcome to the archives. Let me try to get a little closer to the words. This one's a little too long for us to read, but we will be reading some concepts and stuff to you guys. So if you guys can see the words good enough, then you guys can read it yourself. If you just pause it.
Scoot it back just a little bit. Step away from it a little bit. Okay, we don't have to move it around so much. Okay, next thing.
Okay, so we're going to start right here. This is the character you play as. Here, I'll just stand on the thing. There, now there's a statue of me. Okay. Henry Stein. Once an equal business partner of Joey Drew, Henry Stein was a talented animator and character designer until leaving the company around 1930. His place in Joey Drew Studios history is somewhat undocumented, but he is often rumored to be the true creator behind many of the studio's most memorable characters, like Bendy, for instance. Henry is the true creator of Bendy, Boris, and Alice. And the reason you can't see him here is because you never know what Henry looks like. So yeah. And there's these hand things, like what you see on the place where Sammy is in chapter 5. Okay, Concept Bendy, and there's fan art of Ink Bendy up there. Concept Bendy. This is the first version of Bendy
Scoot up a little bit. You're too far and you're moving too much.
Ever modeled in the earliest concepts. Bendy was much smaller and cuter, with a face that split open to reveal a terrifying mouth. And this is Concept Bendy, guys. Okay. Alpha Bendy. This is the original game use design of Ink Bendy from the earliest version of Chapter 1. It is jokingly referred to as bird poop with a smile among the development team.
So it's why.
It looks like bird poop with a smile, that's why. Yeah, I can see why they say that. And then up on the wall there's a fan art of Beast Bendy, which you find in Chapter 5. Okay. Beta Bendy. This was Ink Bendy's form until the release of Chapter 4. At that time, the game received a major visual upgrade and the title character got a new model as well. So this is Ink Bendy, guys. He chases you during the game. So yeah. And then right there, there's fan art of the hand from Chapter 5. And then Ink Bendy. Ink Bendy, as we know him today, although similar to Beta Bendy. This upgraded version was remodeled and enhanced with a higher polygon count and given new ink effects. And ink effects even move on the statue, see? So yeah. Sammy Lawrence picture, yeah! Beast Bendy. Ink Bendy's horrific final form in Chapter 5 pulled away the cartoon face facade and revealed the demon within. There he is. Big mouth. Oh.
And who beat him?
Henry beat him.
You guys.
Yeah, we beat him, and the character you play as is Henry. So yeah. Okay. Hyper, aka Charlie from the Butcher Gang. Beta Searcher. Early in development with just a few weeks to create Chapter 2, the beta searchers were designed in record time before being fully retooled later on. They were the first fighting enemies encountered in the game. As you can see, guys, the beta searchers were much shorter than usual, and that's what their hands used to look like. So yeah. Striker, aka Edgar from the Butcher Gang. A Final Searcher. The Final Searchers were far more robust in appearance. They were smoother with better ink effects and a more human appearance. Like that. They have much better hands too. Wow. Okay. Finally, my favorite character, Sammy Lawrence. Okay, Beta Sammy. With his first appearance in Chapter 2, fan favorite Sammy Lawrence became a terrifyingly entertaining character. When his slim build was deemed not threatening enough, he was redesigned and given a better skeletal rig for more advanced animation. And then above the final Sammy who we saw, there is Fisher, otherwise known as Barley from the Butcher Gang. Okay, final Sammy. Sammy Lawrence's final form came complete with a bulked up stature and more powerful limbs. The mad songwriter may finally get noticed now, at least by fans.
So we'll see him again. Here we go.
Boom. And as you can see in the two Sammys, when we go to show them, in that Sammy his feet are just like stumps, and in that one he actually has boots.
It was kind of wimpy on the first one.
Yeah, and on this one he does not have any body animations. All he does is like move his body around like this.
What is that? They can't see you doing
Like he's just like tilting his body around.
Oh, okay. Like waddling like a penguin.
Yeah. That was his animation. And in this one he actually has like hand animation and stuff like that. This is a Lost one. There's a fan art of the Lost one up there also. There's no description about them because people just call them Lost ones. They don't know the actual name.
It's because they lost the description.
Yeah.
Like Lost ones.
Yeah.
No.
And then there's the two Alices. Evil Alice right here with the picture of her up there. You see, on one side, she's very attractive and beautiful. And then on the other side, oh, she's not looking so good. Okay, then here's the good Alice who you meet in Chapter 4 and get to play with in Chapter 5. And she's right here. She's holding a sword in her hand. That is a big sword. And none of them have descriptions either, so yeah. And neither does Tom Boris, who is also really cool. And then there's two fan arts. I think that one is like the ink machine or something like that. But I know that one is like the ink machine you can see in Chapter 5, where you have to walk into to fight Bendy.
Tell us about Tom Boris.
So Tom Boris, so what I get theories about is that the good Alice, so evil Alice likes to like kill and operate on Boris. So the good Alice found like a normal Boris clone just sitting somewhere. So she saves him and turns him into this robotic like version of Boris, so he can be able to fight and try not to get killed and operated on by Alice, by evil Alice.
So is that the same Boris that you ran into in chapter 3 or 2?
No.
No. Okay. That's the one from chapter 4 and 5.
Yes. Okay. Finally, some more descriptions. Alright. Beta Boris. Papa was the original name of the character that eventually became Boris the Wolf. This early version was released with Chapter 1. He was quickly refined into the Boris we know today with the release of Chapter 2. And this is the dead Boris from the old version. So basically, like, remember the Boris room where he's like tied to some sort of thing and he was like cut open? This is how his insides used to look. Very detailed, which made them look very gross. Okay, Boris the Wolf.
There's your friend.
Yep, our friend Boris. I'm hugging him right now. Boris the Wolf was a friend to the end. He was designed using various references from cartoons of the 1920s.
Like who?
Goofy.
Goofy's what he looks like.
A blend of West Coast and East Coast animation styles. This silent and supportive wolf won over the hearts of many, although at times he was a headache for the development team to his AI taking on a mind of its own during production. So this is our friend Boris, who we get to play with in Chapter 3. And then the reason Tom Boris is not the same Boris we meet, it's because the Boris we met already has been killed and operated and turned into this.
So the friendly Boris was turned into that guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Who was also known as Brute Boris. Alice Angel's monstrosity Brute Boris was one of the biggest surprises of Chapter 4. His design was roughly based on the Frankenstein monster, but with a more unfinished appearance. Alice took parts from within him and substituted things that his body is rapidly rejecting. And people also have theories that the way Boris knew that Alice was telling him to kill Henry was because, like, this halo thing right here is like a mind device or something. Boris. Poor Boris. Okay. And there's also some things in the middle also, so yeah.
Go ahead and read them.
The original ink machine, if you guys don't know what it looks like, this is it.
You're not going to read it?
I am. I'm just showing them what the ink machine looks like. And there's a big sign that says ink on it. It's obvious. Okay. But
I'm just laughing.
before a major visual upgrade, this version of the ink machine was the one used in the game. Much of this machine...
Hold on, Andy, call Doug.
Abby! Go then.
Go ahead, Doug.
Much of this machine's iconic fan-loved design was translated into the final version. This is the original ink machine. And then here comes another character with no thing. This guy's name is Bertram Piedmont. He's the guy you fight like when you're fighting like a carnival ride and you use an axe to cut the things. There's like a head inside of the ride, and this is what it looks like. His name is Bertram Piedmont, if you guys do not know. And there's no description, so we'll just move on to the next one. The Butcher Gang! Yay, the Butcher Gang. The Piper, Striker, and Fisher made up the dreaded Butcher Gang. Interestingly, the ink-corrupted versions of the characters were designed first and then were reverse engineered back into their more family-friendly cartoon forms. And like I said, this guy in the middle is Piper, this guy with 3 arms is Striker, and then this guy with like a fishing pole holding his head is obviously Fisher. And their original names from the family-friendly cartoon things were, the middle one is Charlie, this one is Barley, and then, no wait, this one is Edgar, and then this one is Barley. Okay.
Edgar or Edgar?
Edgar.
Edgar.
And then this one's
Well, I guess it
Barley.
could be Edgar, right?
Yeah, because the other ones have an aw sound to it.
Yeah.
And then that's the Joey Drew Studio sign right there. And then over there, oh, on top it's like a there's a Bendy and the Ink Machine sign. And then over on this side, we'll just go over to this side. There's Alice Angel's She's Quite a Gal type thing. So yeah, that's all of the things in the archives chapter, guys. And then I don't think I showed you guys all the fan art, so just real quick going through them all again. Yeah, we stopped showing fan art at the three Borises.
Oh, Bendy.
This one is the throne where Ink Bendy like goes on to, and where he places the end sign in it. And then right there's just a fan art picture of Brute Boris. So yeah, let's go to this bench. Boom. And that's it for the archives chapter.
Want to call your dog?
Bobby. Oh, such a cute baby. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like, share it with friends, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And alright, got any shout-outs, Andy?
No.
Okay, my shout-out.
You want to tell them what happened in your room a while ago?
Oh, our house is haunted by ghosts that haunt some of our toys. Okay, guys.
Tell them what happened.
So I was going into our room to get like something from my room one day.
Just a little bit ago.
Yeah, it was just a few minutes ago. And I saw like all our Five Nights at Freddy's and Bendy and the Ink Machine toys like on my little brother's bed, like sat in a circle. And the only toy that was missing was this one, Foxy, Nightmare Foxy. So I'm thinking that like if they're ghosts and they can communicate with each other, then I think they were like trying to say where's Foxy and they have to get Foxy back. Well, here you go. Oh, I missed. Okay, so
Careful with the ghost, Andy.
Okay, so
Shout out from you.
Yeah, I have a shout out, and it actually goes to the creator of Bendy and the Ink Machine. So I don't know if he's going to watch this video, but
What's his name?
The Meatly.
Huh?
The Meatly.
Meatly?
Yeah.
That's his whole name? The Meatly?
I don't know what his name is, but like he goes by the Meatly on Bendy and the Ink Machine. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm giving a shout out to him because he made such an awesome Disney-based game, or at least I think it's Disney-based. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time on Puppy Power. Bye.